Chef Kirk Lyons from NoTimeToCookDinner.com here. And today, I'm doing a really fun recipe for you. This is chicken tenders, and many of you have probably noticed that I posted this recipe on the site along with a picture, and I gotta say, it went over really well. Many of you made it and commented. One of you in particular, Ginger D, actually asked me to do a video about it. So, Ginger, my dear, this is for you. So, as you can see, we have here about a pound to pound and a quarter of chicken tenders. And alongside that, I have my breading station. And once again, this recipe is printed out on the site, but I'll just kind of walk you through it here. In this dish, I have 2 egg whites, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and the juice of half a lemon whisked up. In this, I have 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, I have 2 teaspoons of dried parsley, and I have the zest of 1 lemon. I've also seasoned these panko breadcrumbs with kosher salt and pepper. Now, many of you may not know what panko breadcrumbs are. It's a Japanese breadcrumb, and you can pretty much find it in any supermarket in the Asian food section. Trust me on this. But if you want to use regular breadcrumbs, go for it. I really think these are better. So let's bread our chicken tenders. We'll start off by just picking up one of these guys and running it through our egg white and lemon juice mixture. Now, the egg whites and cornstarch is a really key component to this, because this is what's going to get your chicken breading to get nice and crispy. Because I got to be honest with you, I've tried a lot of different recipes for chicken tenders that have been, made in the oven. And a lot of them, not so good. This one, awesome. So we just want to make sure this is fully coated. And you'll notice that I've never touched any of the wet ingredients with my hand. And the reason is that I don't want to get what they call club hand, and that's when all the gunk builds up on your hand. So I've got a set of tongs which will handle the wet ingredients, and then I can just kind of use my hand here for the tenders. All right, there we go. There's one. And let me show you another. Once again, into the egg white mixture. And get that fully coated. Really roll it around in there. Alright. Shake off the excess. And into the panko. Alright. And really want to get it nice and fully coated here. You don't want to pack it on, but you want to make sure that your surface area is covered. And sometimes that takes a couple passes to do it. Alright? Good. Alright, I'm just going to continue with the rest of these here, and then we're ready to cook them. Alright, our chicken tenders are breaded, but they're not quite ready to be cooked. The reason is we want to let these sit for about 15 minutes. And the reason is doing so helps this breading adhere to the chicken. And last time I checked, the tenders really aren't so great when the breading is falling off. So we'll set our timers for 15 minutes and we'll cook them. Our breaded chicken has been sitting for about 15 minutes, and it's ready for the first stage of the cooking process, which is the frying pan. And I've got several tablespoons of olive oil in here that's been getting nice and warm over a medium-high flame. What we're going to do is we're going to cook these in batches. I'll start off with 3 at a time, and we're going to do about 1.5 minutes each side. And there we go. So the timer's on. 1.5 minutes, and we'll give these a flip. And we are going to flip these over. Here we go. Turn up our heat just a little. There we go. And 1.30 minutes more, and we'll get the next batch in the pan. Our second 1.30 minutes is up, so we're going to transfer these to a sheet pan, and we're going to get our second batch of tenders in the pan. What I think I'm going to do first, though, is just add a little bit more olive oil. There we go. just a little bit more, and it's definitely okay to do that. So in go the next round. Okay, all of our chicken tenders have been pan fried now for 1.5 minutes on each side, or 3 minutes total, and we're going to stick them in the oven, 450-degree oven, for 6 minutes. Alright, so our 6 minutes was up and we pulled them out of the oven, and I just removed them to a plate, and here they are, folks. Crispy oven fried chicken tenders. Ginger, I hope you liked it. That's it, enjoy. These are really good, you guys. And you know, one thing that before I go, you know, your kids can eat these with their fingers and dip them into ketchup, barbecue sauce, ranch dressing, whatever they like. For an adult palate, try slicing them up and putting them on top of a salad, or maybe making a little bit more of a refined sauce by taking some Dijon or some grainy mustard and mixing it with some honey until you achieve the proper level of spice and sweet, and you know, brighten it up with a touch of white vinegar, and you've got a nice little honey mustard dipping sauce. But nonetheless, crispy oven fried chicken tenders without having to deep fry.